So he ate a really large breakfast. He ended up having another sausage patty after the one that I put on his plate. But my question is, at what point, because he did this with water, I'm curious, at what point does a child stop spitting their drink back out of their mouth? I thought it was because it was just water, but he's doing it with his milk also. He doesn't do it with my breast milk from my boob. I should say it's not in a cup. But I'm like, when does he actually drink the drink from the cup? Sometimes he does. It's not all the time he spits it out, but like 75% of the time he spits it back out. Good morning, formally. Luca is down for his first nap. Alicia is on her way here. Kevin worked till 5 a.m. this morning. He left for work yesterday morning he got to work yesterday morning at 7 a.m. So he worked like a full 24 hours and he just left to go to work again. His job is lucky to have him because to me that seems a little illegal, but I guess he did get some sleep. So I guess let me go over my plan today. So my plan today is I want to go ahead and get dinner made for tonight at some point today, early. I am making, it's called Marry Me Chicken. I found the recipe on Pinterest and trying it out for the first time. So I'm making that today. And then I also, if we have time today, might want to try to knock out Luca's pumpkin pie. We're making our bread today. Today we're making ciabatta, which is going to be exciting. Oh, and then I'm making a breakfast scramble for Kevin and breakfast burritos for me. So I'm going to pre-make a bunch of them and freeze them so Kevin can have meals in the morning, which is what I'm like trying to switch over to, is having breakfast, lunch, and dinner made so we don't have to buy stuff. So my plan is next week to add lunch into the routine for Kevin. So he tried the sausage and peppers this morning. I don't know if I already told you this or not. If I did, I can cut it, but if not, I'll leave it in. And he said that they were so good. So I was like, cool, that's like something I can add into your little lunch routine. One other little update is I'm going to be using my Instagram, my cooking Instagram, and if you guys want a better look at the recipes versus like screenshotting them off of YouTube, I'm going to be posting my recipe cards with a photo of the food that I make on that Instagram, so you guys can just see it, swipe over, and screenshot it from your phone if you want. I also thought that would just be easier. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my pumpkin pie filling while I'm waiting for the crust to kind of come to room temperature on the counter. Then I need to bake the crust, I think. It's like conflicting. So I didn't buy the crust that the recipe that I got called for. I got a different crust. I got these kind. So the one that the recipe calls for is a kind that's like already in a metal pan and frozen. And it was saying that you just dump the pumpkin pie mix in it and bake it like that. But there's conflicting things about if you don't pre-bake a pie crust, that the pie crust will be soggy, and I don't want that. So I think I'm gonna pre-bake it. So I need to follow the directions for that, I guess. And then I'll bake the pie crust for 10 minutes. So I'm gonna start on the filling. So my scramble is made and I'm just waiting for it to cool down a little bit so I can put it in Kevin's containers. My pie crust is almost cool. And then that'll go in the oven. I'll roll my scrambles and then I think Alicia's gonna start. She got here finally. Yay. All of my burritos for this week have been made. 5 burritos for me and then 5 portions of scramble for Kevin. All right, just jumped the pumpkin pie down to 350 so it can finish cooking for 45 minutes, I think I put it in for. And then I have a little breakfast scramble that I made like a taco out of, but it barely has anything in it, so. But, you know, give it a little taste, see what I think. That's fucking good. Quick lunch break. My pie is almost done and it's gonna be pulled out. That's cool for 2 hours. After lunch, we're gonna start on the bread. Y'all, I made a beautiful pumpkin pie.
That looks good.
I've never cooked a pumpkin pie before. I've never cooked a pie.
I've also never cooked a pie.
Wow, 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 wow. All right, so we're about to start our ciabatta bread, and this is gonna be new to both of us. I've never made bread before.
I've only made bread once, but it was soda bread. And I had help, like, from someone who made it all the time.
So then you really didn't make bread
I didn't make it by myself, but
also, what do you call it when it's times 6?
we're sextupling it.
We're sexting the recipe. So, it originally, Alicia found the recipe on TikTok. So, it originally just makes 2 ciabatta rolls.
Kind of like individual ones.
Not really like rolls, like they're a little bit bigger than rolls. They're like a full sandwich.
Yeah.
So we figured 3 for each of us was gonna be ample for this week. So we had to do a little conversion. Wow. But we do have my scale, so we can do it. We can do it in grams and milliliters to make sure it's like perfect. Come along with us for this experiment. This is my biggest bowl that I have, and I'm hoping that it's gonna hold everything because it's essentially around 9.5 cups of flour for the base. So my plan is to dump it all in this once we measure everything out. All right, I have tared it out so it's not picking up the weight of the bowl.
Okay.
So I guess the first thing that we will start with is our flour. Let me grab a scoop for our flour. I feel like a cooking show.
I wasn't in the frame. I mean, I was, but not like my head is almost.
Wow, if you guys want to see a different angle, go to Alicia's video. So we need 1,200 grams of flour. So I guess let's just start.
Look at your Barbie pink scooper.
Start a scooping. 1 scoop was like 180. This is gonna take a while. That's my biggest bowl.
We might have to do,
half.
well, half in each bowl.
Okay, so then now I need to divide all this by half because our bowls aren't big enough. All right, everything has been halved. All right, so 600. Well, then I can do my half and I'll let you do your half.
Okay.
We'll see whose turns out the bestest. All right, 454. 572. 587. Oh shit. Oh, it went to 600 and then it said 601.
And olive oil?
Yeah, you can go ahead and grab both. I need 12 grams of salt. Beautiful. Oops. Put that on there, then tear it.
Look like condoms.
Fast rising. Are we sure it's fast rising we need to use?
Yeah.
All right, so we need 6 grams of yeast. Oh, it looks like little bugs. Why is it not picking anything up? Because that's definitely over a gram. What if it's this whole packet, Alicia? It's essentially almost the whole packet.
Okay.
Almost. There's like the slightest little bit in there. I'm like, should I go see if it fits without overdoing it? Update, it's the whole packet.
Okay.
Good to know. We need our olive oil. So I need to change our units from grams to milliliters because we need 60. So we're gonna need 450. We're gonna use filtered water.
Works for me.
Sounds better to me.
How much?
450.
Nice. That's probably good enough. Yeah.
And mix. I feel like I'm gonna have to knead it with my hands.
Oh no. Oh yeah, you're supposed to powder your hand or oil your hands first.
Alright, and then it says I only have one shower cap. You can cover yours with a towel.
Yeah, that's fine.
Now we let it sit.
Update, the olive oil didn't work. Alright, I think mine's combined also.
Oh no, it needs to be in a warm area. My oven is too warm. Yeah. Switch it over. That would be too warm.
Well, I just meant to make room for mine.
No, I mean like it may be too warm in the microwave because I used it to make his lunch.
Oh.
right. Just let it sit on the counter, I guess. Yeah. Set timer for 30 minutes. So, why are you giggling at it?
I don't know. I'm nervous.
Nervous? Oh.
I don't think so. It looks a little more puffed up. Okay. Alright. Oh, it's smelling yeasty. Okay. Okay, I'm excited. Oh, okay. Oh. It looks like it was easier than last time. A little bit, because I feel like there's like some flour still on it from last time, you know? Alright, now we have to flip it again. God damn. Jesus. Sorry, y'all. This is horrible. I think we might be letting it rest again for 30 minutes. I don't know. We're looking it up.
I mean, I didn't see anywhere.
Directions unclear. I didn't get to watch Alicia do hers last time because I had to put Luca down for his nap, so she got to watch me struggle. Now I get to watch her struggle. Behind the scenes. This is a literal science experiment. I feel like we're in high school.
Yeah, for real. So, let me get my phone set up here.
I'm new to canning, jarring. Alicia's jarred rice. Did you vlog it?
No.
Horrible vlogger. Remember that time she said she was going to be a better vlogger than me? What happened? Burger King parking lot?
We both know I'm a liar.
All right, these are Alicia's ciabatta, my ciabatta. Not bad.
Nice crunchy.
Okay, the inside looks perfesh.
Wow.
Oh, and it's still
Fresh
warm.
fucking bread. Wow. Wow. That's so good.
Unflattering angle, but.
Is that not good?
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm trying my chicken. That's like packed full of flavor. That's good. Let me show you the seasoning I used. This is my new go-to chicken seasoning. All right, Alicia headed out. I went ahead and made a salad with just some romaine lettuce and some sweet peppers to go with our chicken tonight. I'm gonna have probably a salad once I put Luca down for bed. He had chicken grapes and now he's having some more milk. So anyhow, the bread, delicious. I'm going to heat wrap this so we can have it in our binder. And then I went ahead and I meal planned for next week. So I'll go over that with you once I put Luca to bed. I'm waiting for the drawers that Alicia brought me today to dry. I had to wipe them out because they had our resin stuff in them and it just had like some spilled resin things in it. So while I'm waiting for those to dry, I thought I would go over my list of stuff with you guys. So how I'm doing this binder. I am basically putting recipes that I want to try in these pockets, and then if I approve of the recipes, I hole punch them, I'll show you, in these pockets. And then if I like the recipe, I hole punch it, and then I'm going to figure out what I want to do with these tabs. I think I'm gonna do like oven, air fryer, crock pot slash Instapot, or maybe air fryer slash Instapot. I'm not sure yet, but something to like categorize my tabs. So then it's gonna be easier for me to find recipes. So like tonight we did this recipe, which is the garlic butter chicken. So I'll put it up on the screen now. But like I said earlier today, if you're interested in screenshotting recipes on your phone, go to my Instagram because I'm going to post them there, which I think will make it easier for everybody. So I need to hole punch this one so I can put it in. And I already have my one that I made yesterday. So my sausage and peppers in the air fryer, I already have it in here. So this one will get added to a different tab because it's not an air fryer tab, but I'm gonna pop it here. So that's kind of how I'm doing my homesteading binder right now. Right now I'm just focusing on meals. I do have like my bathtub cleaner. I need to write that down and then add it to a folder. I may like write a bunch of cleaners down on a piece of paper and then laminate it and put it in, so it's not just like one little tiny cleaner on a giant piece of paper.
But let me go over my meal plan for next week with you guys. So for breakfast for next week, I'm gonna do like an oven bake. I just think it's gonna be a little easier. It's not like dump everything in the casserole dish and it's done. There's a little bit more to it, so I guess it's not easier than like the stovetop one that I did today, but it's gonna be different, so we're not eating the exact same thing every week. So next week will be bacon, egg, spinach casserole, which it looks yummy. And then I want to start doing lunches. So I want to kind of meal prep lunches for Kevin and I, and then also I want to meal prep some stuff for Luca. He'll be able to eat a decent amount of this stuff, so I guess I won't really have to meal prep for Luca. I'll just make sure that I have enough also in my lunch that I can set him some aside. So for lunches next week, I'm gonna make that sausage, onion, and peppers again, but I'm gonna make a double batch because it was delicious. So my plan is to package these up so Kevin can take them to work with him and eat, and he won't have to spend money going out to eat for lunch. I also am gonna make the chicken bacon ranch pizza, which I've made before for you guys. So I may make 2 of those because we can eat 1 of those in one sitting. So that way I can cut one up for Kevin, and then I'll have one for, well, hopefully I can do like half of one for Kevin one day and half for the other day. And then I'll be able to have some here at the house too. And then while we were moving, we were kind of like strapped on what we had here to eat, but we didn't want to leave to go get something. So I was able to make a sandwich for my dad and I. But then, you know, Kevin doesn't eat bread. So I was like, okay, we have the stuff to make sandwiches. I was like, let me make him like a lunch meat roll up. So I laid lunch meat out, like 3 pieces of lunch meat that overlapped. I put a slice of cheese in it. I did some mayonnaise and some mustard, and then I just rolled it up into like a little tube, and he loved them. So I think I'm gonna make some of those too for him, so then he can have those like either as a snack throughout the day or whatever on top of the pizza, and then the sausage on the other day. So then for dinners, I've got 3 new dinners to try next week and then 1 repeat dinner. So a new dinner is garlic overload burgers with a creamy garlic sauce. It looks delicious. Jalapeno popper stuffed meatloaf. Looks delicious. Slow cooker steak bites, which is a crock pot recipe, which I want to get back into crock pot recipes because they're so simple. And then I also got an Instapot for our wedding, and I want to start looking at Instapot recipes now that we're here at the new house. I've never used it before, so that's going to be a learning curve, but we're here for it. And then my repeat meal is going to be the shrimp boil packets. So that's just an easy meal. We have frozen shrimp in the freezer, and just gonna knock that out. So that is my meal plan for next week. You may be like, Gabby, how do you come up with these meals? I literally just get on Pinterest and I'll type in like keto dinner recipes, or sometimes to find like keto recipes, I'll type in like, what is it? I can't think of the word, but there's some other ways that you can kind of like find healthier recipes. Or a lot of the times I will just find like a meat recipe that doesn't have like potatoes made with it or anything that's like starchy made with it. And then I'll just make the meat portion of the recipe, and then pick like a keto side to go with it for Kevin. So that's kind of how I come up with them. One day I will sit down and I will show you, but next week's going to be a little hectic. So we only are paying 1 more month. Well, we paid 1 month. We paid for this current month in the rental. We're not paying for next month. So that means by the end of this month, we need to be out. So next week's going to be, like I said, a little hectic because Luca has a doctor's appointment on Wednesday. The only 2 days Alicia was available to do stuff was Tuesday and Friday,
And Tuesday, I think, is the day that we are going to grocery shop and then try to cook as much as we can. And then I wasn't able to do anything on Friday because in my head next weekend, I'm thinking Friday I may have to go to the rental and start pricing things for the yard sale. So I went on Amazon and I got like price stickers so I can just like easily pop them on things and I don't have to write them out. They're already like pre-priced. So I got those. I ordered those today. But yeah, then the following weekend we're gonna have the yard sale, and then whatever we don't sell, donate, and then do our final move of stuff here. So the rest of this month I feel like is gonna be a tad hectic. So bear with me if like vlogs are a little weird, but that is my plan. This is a long portion of the vlog, so I'm sorry, but I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna go finish putting stuff in the drawers of my closet. I'll show you that, and then I'm gonna sign off for the night, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Okay, so now I've got the drawers in there. I've got bathing suits, workout tops, and then like workout pants slash leggings. I moved my like travel bags over there, kind of freed up this little area. Oh, and then the workout tops and leggings were in that bottom drawer over here. And now I have my jeans in there, and I purged jeans out. So now this is like my donate slash take back to the rental pile, because those were up in this corner. So that is my closet, and I think it's finally done.